There we go. What's up? What's up? Yeah, now y'all can hear me now, don't you? That's our night. Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Green. Yeah. Good sub. That Crossfire 8. Good sub, man. It's good. It's good. What y'all hear that, boy? No, for that ghetto bag. It's all night. Give them a volume, baby. That's all night. What y'all know about that? Somebody name it, man. Name it and see what happens. Turn the volume up just a little bit. What's up? What's up? Name the song.
Now dance, cause I said so. Bust the move and go at the flow. It's the plan.
Name the song, man. Y'all know how I do, man.
Poison boys.
Name that song, man.
Whether dancing or sitting.
Yeah.
You move cause it's definitely hit. And I
name that song.
Just get on the floor, y'all, and dance all night.
Name that song. You know, I'm on the cake. Name that song. Name that song, Chris, and it's you, baby. Name that song, boy. Y'all know how I do it. It's a real one here, boy. Chris, name that song, boy. Ooh, that's all that. You got them all. Hey, go get them all them pipes over there. They coming to you. You got both of them. You got to do face shipping. It's free, man. They're a good sub. I got to admit it. I showed y'all what they do. Go around the corner. Go around the corner. Say audio pipe. Let me do the box, homie. But you pay the shipping. They're yours, baby. Yeah, say audio pipe, baby. Yeah, Chris Morgan, that's you, baby. Hey, put the last for your thing up there, man. You look way back there. You got these, baby. Let me do the box for you. Yeah, you pay shipping. They did a 136. Free. They yours, baby. They yours. Show me text. Put the last for your number up here so I can look for it. That's it. It's you, boy. It's a good sub, boy. I'm gonna tell you something. Don't see me the last for it. Come on, give it. Chris Morgan. Dance all night. You got it, baby. Let's go with it. Yes, sir. You know how I do it, baby. I've been saying that name, man. Yes, sir, baby. Yeah. We don't do giveaways giving somebody my head. 3903, baby. 3093. Yes. Yeah. He's gonna take number 3093. Them yours. Let me do the boss, baby. I'm gonna tell you something too. I know how to make them shine, boy. I know how to make them shine. I can do a little bit more with them too. Trust me. But they're yours, baby.
Cut that shit up, Clay.
Cut that up, man. Cut that up, man. Cut that up, man. Man, that massive audio 6.5 mug, man. Yeah.
Oh my God, back at it again.
What's up, the Wednesday baby store?
In the kitchen whipping, I'm rapping again.
Hold on, shut up. Hey, man, I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all gonna see a video coming this week. I'm switching out from the Epicenter to the. I was gonna buy the Wave Tech basement store. A friend of mine, Louis Martinez, said it was better about a year and a half ago. I guess he went in, went out. But on the strength of their sub, I wouldn't let the Wave Tech OEM equipment, and signal process they got. I was really, really intrigued by the basement store and the functions. So then I went back to a brand that I sell, did the designs. Come to find out they do the same functions, same specs and all. Probably getting it from the same OEM build house once audio control lost that patent. The Wave Tech Bass Tech Restore and the DD-BSI, which is what I have and what I offer y'all, are superior to the Epicenter because of remote and all that. So I'm finna be switching out. Just wait for mine to come. If y'all want to, everybody that's been preaching about the Epicenter, them days are over, man. The bass, the DD-BSI, the specs tell me it's better. And the Wave, if you want to buy Wave Tech, for whatever reason you want to get it yourself, the Wave Tech Bass Store does the exact same functions as the DD-BSI. Of course, I'm going to get the DD-BSI and talk a lot about it because I'm a DD dealer. Ain't a whole lot to it. But, yeah, it's better. One of the functions that I like is that you can completely, instead of like the audio control, you turn it off, you can completely disengage the effect, and it'll just be a pass-through line output converter. It's a line output converter up to 10 volts. Yeah, it's good for OEM equipment, but if you're just using it to enhance your bass signal, you can. And it can be used downstream from the it can be used on the outside of it doesn't need a full range signal. It doesn't need a full range signal. It just needs whatever subsignal you're gonna send to a 150 and under or whatever. It doesn't need a full range signal to do what it do. You get more control up front. You can control exactly where you want to put the sweep at. This is on both devices. You can actually control where you want to put the sweep at for it to enhance that effect and bass music that's having bass, like the epicenter does cut in half. And then you can control the amplifier output, which I'll probably have all the way over anyway, and just use my amplifier, my DD bass knob to control the output, because that one lets me see the voltage as well. So I'll probably take the outer knob, which I believe is the controlling the RCAs, like people buying RCA things, bass remotes, where they call them. It's just it just lowers resistance on the RCA up and down, which takes your bass up and down. That's what your subwoofer pre-out does on your radio as well, if you have one of those. So the BSI from DD does that as well. So I just leave that wide open and just control it from my DD remote. But the ability to control where I want to peak, where I want to sweep the pick at up front with me is a auto control offer that's now too, but hey, I'm a DD dealer, so I'm gonna get a DD BSI. The patent is expired. It's not the superior bass enhancement restoration device out there. There are others that do the same thing and do it a little bit better. But they didn't change their thing too. Same thing that people gonna wait for this patent to fall off on this Rave Tech audio sub. Before I get into y'all comments, stop with the questions so I can answer these. Just stop for a minute. I'm gonna get to you. Give me 5 minutes. I am currently building the box for the Wave Tech 10 Pro 12. I need to see how much of that throw is going to transport into energy. I'm gonna have a video coming out where I'm explaining some things to you, particularly when you say 750 watts RMS, but it only has a single magnetic slug. A lot of y'all, and I'm learning too as I go along, when I seen that, I said, well, 750 RMS, they got one magnetic slug. How's it doing there? And I see these 8s that say 750 and 1,000 watts, and they got 3-4 magnetic slugs. What's going on here? Got a reason why I'm going to explain it to you, but I still want y'all to go find other sources and listen as well, so you can understand how to become a better subwoofer buyer. Whether you buy from me or buy from people that's marketing it to you, everybody marketing it to you. Heck, I'm marketing it to you. The brands I like, it is what it is. But you'll be able to understand. Here I'm giving you a little knowledge along with it. And kind of sparking everybody in the industry give a little knowledge. Well, I ain't going to say everybody. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to keep it a buck, because I remember years ago, I used to watch that Sundown Up All Night show, and every now and then they would actually talk about stuff that could help you. But everybody is talking about cardio. Just make sure wherever you get your source of information from, fact check it from everybody. Period. Remember, cardio is full of opinion. So I'm building the box for the Wave Tech Audio, the Pro Audio 12. I'm excited to hear them too. I actually went with a wave-shaped box, and so I can live enough of it back. I'm not going to put them down for it'll be fine against the seat, but it's going to be about 3 inches in front of it. A lot of room. It's going to be utilizing the 6-inch aerial port. I will give y'all the dimensions so y'all can see. With the displacement of the driver is like 0.0405. They're going to be in a 2.35 box and high graph, 2.35. Each one's going to see 1.7, something like that. Yeah, 1.7, 1.8 ear. 1.7, 1.8 after everything is said and done. The reason why they're seeing that much, because I want that 6-inch area, because he said, he said you're going to do a slot port box, this is what Jason tell me, you use 16 squares of port area. And if you know what I do, you use 16 squares of port area on the shallow drop. Y'all seen the excursion. So because of that, I use a circular port and fire it off to the side. 2 reasons. Fire it off to the side so it'll be a straight shot. Give it the most efficient space and see how efficient port, which is the circular port. And mainly because if I build a square box, the space requirements requires that had to be that close. Now, he accounted for that. Now, that might not be a factor, but I know I teach y'all about standing wave. So I said, okay, well, I don't want to be that close. So I'm making a wedge. I can kind of bring that out. Count stand wave. So I'm gonna see what they're gonna do. That's enough of that accuracy. Question as we go along. I think they gave me 5 minutes. Let me get to these hundreds of questions they got. Wow, listen to my music, baby.
Keep on playing, bitch, then I'm stabbing your friend. Woo. I'm in the hood, I think I'm back trapping again. Woo. Oh my gosh, back at it again. Hey, all my greasy niggas back stacking again. Hey, big up all that on me, backpacking again. Keep a quarter on me, backpacking the best.
Back at it, count up 100, the rest of it, yeah, my wrist a Titanic, ice hit the glacier, it do damage, yeah, your nigga gon' panic, I see through a panic like a panoramic, yeah, then get back to whipping, then get back to trapping, your nigga back at it, if it's too crowded, might shoot out the roof and say, look.
Hush up, man. What up, MB? Been waiting to ask if you could hear a difference between the Rampage version 1 versus version 2. If so, strength and weaknesses of each. The beat too louder. Not gonna sit there and talk outside about Nick. The beat too loud. Both of them sound good. Strength and weaknesses, they both play in the same box. The beat 2 is a better performer. Slightly, a couple of tenths because you went to a carbon fiber cone. But that's just about it, bro. That's true. That's about it. They play in the same box volumes. Not gonna sit there and make nothing up. What's up, Richard? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Okay. Congratulations, Kangaroo. What do you think of the B2 Audio new 6.5 Rampage? Oh, is it out? Oh, Lord. Jay has released it. Let me see. Is it out? I knew it was coming. I've seen it before. I didn't know it. Did he release it, Charles Nelson? Come on. I want to see. Did he release it? It's going to be a B2 Audio USA. B2. I thought it was next year. I ain't talking to Jay in a minute. Rampage 6.5. Let me see. I see the Rage. Yeah, I don't see I see the Rage. I don't see the Rampage. I'm pretty sure. Let me know where you see it. I'll see him in the link my number. I asked him about it. I don't think he released it. As far as I knew, the Rampage 6.5 is gonna be next year. It looks different from the Rage. Considerably different. If you don't have a carbon fiber dust cap, I don't think that's it. Because the Rampage version 2, if the one you have don't have a carbon fiber dust cap and cone, that ain't it. Because the Rampage version 1 and 2, that's the feature that they both share. And then that's in the title on the series they in. What's up, good pretty? Clear. Yeah, oh man, MB. If you had a bubble Chevy, I don't like getting pulled over. If you had every time people say bubble Chevy, I think about a bubble. It ain't nothing like a fucking bubble. You know what they talking about? They talking about the Impala. Don't remind me of the bubble. It's got a smoother line. And one of the 412s in the trunk. Robert Cooper. What sub would you get and have to push them if you didn't get the DD? Good answer. You know I got other brands I see upside DD. But what would I run inside a bubble Chevy? And I wanted people to think I had 4 alligators in there rocking and rolling. No, I don't. People say gorilla. You think alligator, from one end to the other. What would I do to really just screek metal, make gas tank fall off the back? What would I do? Let me think on what I'm saying. Come on, give it to me.
Come through, keep it 1,000 when I'm in the booth. I put 2,000 in step in the shoes. How you think we gon' lose? Back to back motorcade, that's how we move. On my porch, I was sitting on the stool. When I hopped up, I took off to the moon.
Oh my God, back at it again. In the kitchen whipping, I'm rapping again. Whipping. Keep on playing, bitch. And I'm being your friend. Woo. I'm in the hood, I think.
I wasn't DD. You gonna make me saying this? If money wasn't an option, 4 DB Drive G7s. Go see them. I sell them. Go see them. If money is an option, and I can't use DD, and money is the option, I'm gonna go with the B2 Audio Range XLs. A little cheaper. I gave you 3 options. I said the DB Drive G7. Then I said if I couldn't do that, I go with the B2 Audio Range XLs. 2 different price points. G7 is $1,000. Wow. As of that, half price of the Range XLs. I think they like $699. Then after that, I would do. Can't use DD. Oh wow. Can't use DD. Same price point, same. The V2, I'll put the and this little kicker, little cheaper to the kicker spoke, kicker solo X12s. With a DB drive setup, I would use the 8K. With the Rage, with the B2 audio setup, I would use his 5K. He got a 10K. I use his 10K on his Rage XL. With the solos, I'll put a 3600 on each one. And then you remember to go real economical, and I can't use DD. I will go 4 DC audio level 3 12s, and put them on the pit board. I think it's a Bitpool 5K. It might not be that. Yeah. How would I do? I gave you 4 options. Rewind it back and just tell you where to go. But you keep, what they say, you keep it real. $700 for a shout of my son, Ludacris. MB, keep it real. You know $700 for, MB, keep it real. You know $700 for a shout of my sub is Ludacris. That Ludacris, I pay $700. I say it's worth paying $700 for a full load DD 2508. It's 8-inch driver. That Euphoria audio $700 is 8-inch. He got the same throw as that. You want to jog your memory? You jog your memory. You jog your memory. You talking about Ludacris. You Ludacris. Your sound ain't important to you. You know what I'm saying? You my brother. You my brother. Think that all these subwoofers the same. You should stop. You shouldn't even be here. I'm being real with you. Just go buy you some scarf. To you also, it may sound the same. They should all cost $100. Because you think all the bass the same. You doing what I always say. You talking about the money. Only because you can't afford it. If you could afford it, you wouldn't be talking about the money. I want all y'all to subscribe to me and understand, listen to this. Don't never let the price dictate why you don't buy something. You could be missing out on something. Mansions don't cost the same as huts. Do they, baby? A bicycle don't cost the same as a car. I'm going to give you that country boy logic here, man. Listen to me, man. You can go buy you a swing out of Walmart. No motor. You can give them point A to point B the same way somebody can in an encapsulated car. You're going to get wet. You're going to get cold. There ain't no road made for you. The dude in the car gonna get there a lot faster. He ain't gonna get wet. He ain't gonna get cold. And there's a pathway made for him. Don't let the price dictate what you buy. That's anything you like. Tell you a story if we go any further. I got an uncle. He liked to fish. He said what you say. Well, he was saying, no, I was saying what you said about his fishing. I said, Uncle, hey, man, how much this like golden encrusted wheel right there? He said, boy, don't drop that. That's $1,700. I said, you pay $1,700 for this? He said, yeah, that's just that. I said, Uncle, you pay, it's custom made for my hand, my finger, the thing, how he wrote. He's a professional bass fisher. Yeah. See that? He got poles. He got like special graphite, that kind of pole. He got poles that cost $2,000. I got a cousin in the police in Texas. Trick, what he got? What grade collect? I ain't gonna say it. What grade collect?
Tell me the Corvette.
Yeah, got the Corvette, got that Mamba. What he collect?
Expensive bikes.
What? Say it loud.
Expensive bikes.
What kind of bikes? Are we talking about motorcycles?
No, the road bikes.
We talking about the ones you gotta use your feet with. He got one in the house cost $17,000. So when you say MBE, keep it real. Keep what you mean. You gotta keep it real.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never spend that much money on something. I gotta use my legs and take me down the street. I told him. He said, "Boy, you in good shape. You like that." I said, "I understand. I'm paying $17,000 for me to exercise myself when I can pay $50 a month in one life. It don't make no sense. And get on the bike for free." He said, "Well, by the time he said, he said, look, he told me, he said, yeah,
explanation.
Yeah, Greg got to make it. Greg said, get what Greg said, but y'all want to teach y'all something." Greg said, "Man, well, by the time you pay $50, you might as well get your bike and be done with it full body exercise." He said, "You paying $50 a month, you paying more." I said, "Greg, you know how many memberships I had to go to you? You got a set. You got one bike cost $17,000. One. That's not the most expensive
no membership
bike.
don't cost that.
No, that's his mid-grade bike. He got one bike cost 17. I was just tripping on it because it weighed 13 pounds. You can actually put your finger up, lift it up like that.
And the one he keep with him, that one's 4,000.
The one he keep that he ride around practice with, that's $4,000. That's bicycle. Yeah. But he got one that he said that's 17,000 right there. The other one, it was out $28,000 for a bicycle. He got to get on ride. Let me tell you, my uncle told me, "Hey, my uncle, I said, man, what you spending?" He said, "I wouldn't spend all that money on that lady around here being loud." You know why he said that? Because my uncle like to fish. Mm-hmm. And when you fish, you don't play loud music. Like you sit there and be quiet. So he don't understand what he's about that boom, 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 boom. You good at it though. You good at it. That should be loud. He love telling me, "I be loud." He beating. I hear you before you get here.
He good at catching fish.
Yeah, but we don't never go fishing in your truck, though. Mm-hmm. We gonna ride up there quiet, we gonna catch them fish, and we gonna leave. Now the rod I'm fishing with cost more than $6 for the whole fishing tackle. He's sitting there with $2,000, over $2,000 with fishing roll, and got expensive line. He fish, man. My brother-in-law fish. Expensive reels set up. That's what they do. They ain't doing this. He said people pay what they want. He said that's important to you. Yep. So you'll spend that money. Yep. He said this is the best fishing wheel. He went to explain it to me. The pole, why it bend. I didn't have pole bend. This was gonna bend. You can take this pole and almost do a 90-degree wrap around. He got one pole. It actually can bend around in a circle, go back this way. Got a loop in it, ain't breaking. I said, God, what the? Well, I can catch me a 600-pound shark with that one. Yeah. See that line over there, that's 3,000 pounds. I can bring in this, that. What? Yeah, I got tunas weight. I can caught tunas weigh 900 pounds on that pole right there. What the heck? Yeah, see, people buy what they pay for. So when you say somebody ludicrous because they spending, that's the best tech.
That's called love language.
Huh?
That's called love language.
I'm trying to teach them so you can get out that poor man mentality. What you do, work and strive hard in life to get better at doing whatever you do, whether you got a business, work with somebody, so you can get to the good stuff. Yeah. Stop cheating yourself out, talking bad about stuff because you can't get on. You ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself, boy. You know what's overpriced? You know what's overpriced? When you go to McDonald's. Yeah. When you go to Kentucky Fried Chicken, Popeye, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, 2 pieces of bread, a piece of meat, 1 pickle, some fries. I always get the fries at the bottom of the basket. They don't never get me I never get a full, like they look on the picture. I'm always getting the fries. I can eat them things like fries. I don't never them big waffles. What that is right there? Come on. You know what that's been? In Georgia, it's $10. 2 pieces of bread. The chicken ain't big in my hand. You know the chicken ain't big in my hand. 2 pickles wrapped in foil. Fries and a drink. I'm sure you got the best fries and a drink. They want $10 for it. $9.89. That's combo. You can go right across the street to Kroger, get you a fry for $4. It's gonna cost you for your $4. Get you a fry. You'll get 2 breasts, 2 wings, 2 legs for $4. You can get you some now Wonder Bread for $1.99, $2.79.
Bag of fries.
Yeah, that's $7. You can get you some spuds. Just go buy you 1 potato, but don't buy that. Buy the whole bag. I'm gonna spend $20 one time and eat breast, each wing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean 6 times. for $20. But I'm gonna go pay these people $10 to eat one time.
Do it all the time.
That's overpriced. What people sell products for, that ain't overpriced. Don't short yourself. Soon as you hit the lottery and you can afford whatever you think is nice, you ain't gonna be talking about no $700 sub. Don't come here with that. Don't do it. Just say, man, damn, that's good. Let's see what it do. Now, if it don't do what I think it's gonna do, man, maybe not. But from what I see, it's the only shallow drive out there. 20 millimeters X Max, 54 X mechanical, 2 inches peak to peak. I showed it to you. Fat now fixing. MB, what's the best setup I can get behind the seats of a 2012 Toyota Condor? This might be it. This sub right here, this 10 Pro. Let's see what it do. Let's see what it do. Honestly, let's see what it do. Cause he and then this only one on the shallow I know is just made to work in ported enclosures. Yeah, made to work in ported enclosures. 20 millimeters, man. Y'all seen it. You didn't hear it bottom out. You seen it. You seen it. You know what to do. Come on, man. Morgan Stanley, you right. Lord has made this day. Oh, I can get my music because ain't nobody talking about nothing right now.
I'm trapping again. Oh my gosh, back at it again. Hey, all my greasy niggas stacking again. Hey, big up all that on me, backpacking again. Keep a quarter on me, backpacking the best. My diamond like feature, bitch.
Other comment, boy, I hate to get on you today. You ain't heard this, how you know it hit harder. You gotta watch comments like that, Fly Jock. See on social media, on Facebook, they be doing stuff like that, Fly Jock. They bash something, they actually bought it, they ain't even bought it. You ain't even heard sub. You ain't see my performance. You don't know what they're gonna do. If I post your comment and this thing turn up a 140, then you gonna say the kicker sub gonna hit harder? What kicker shallow gonna hit harder? Show 5 minute kicker shallow sub doing. They got greater than 13 millimeters X Max. Show it to me. Talk about stuff you ain't never heard, man. You ain't heard it. Cliff, I'm gonna get at you. If you did, I'm gonna get at you, man. I'm gonna get at you. It's 51,000, man. I want to tell y'all. I want y'all to think. I ain't heard you no box bills around here. I really ain't. They coming at me. Woo. Sometimes I'm asking. I might not have a spot for you. If I got a spot for you and I text you, text me back. Because I'm gonna keep my line a certain length. I'm gonna keep my line. It's 45 weeks on payment box ship. But bitch, you see, I just came out the shop today. See all this dust on me? These are not going around clothes. This is dust clothes. I just left the shop, came right here. Yeah, so I get at you. ME. You be on Asian bad as a must. Do you determine what is a lot of electrical is the key? What you mean? AGM, that electrical is the key, David. That's what we playing electrical signal. These wolves don't do nothing without 12 volt and not using a 12 volt system. That's the benefit over lead battery. I don't think they make lead batteries. Do they make lead batteries still? Mm-hmm. Maybe them older cars, new cars, AGM, man, get your gloves to go absorb glass mat battery. Now, some people might say go lithium. Man, you better know what you know. You better know more than me. I ain't going lithium. I ain't taking no chance my vehicle burn up. I'm gonna wait till it's completely safe. Not wise news. I got lithium in there and did that another. I seen a lot of them cars burn up. Stuff fail. You can't put lithium out. Just remember that. Can't put out water. Please don't throw no water on it. Here we go. What boy say? How much room in the back of the box recommend a minimum for those slim subs in your opinion? Okay, it has no back plate. It doesn't matter in my opinion. I'm going to go what Jason said. It can be right up against. No, he said an inch. Make sure he said it can. No, he said leave like a quarter of an inch. I would never do that unless I absolutely had to. The reason why is because I want to put something like if I do these, if I offer this is my only shallow driver if it passes this test I got for. The test I got for this guy go 135 dB. That's all I want to do. I want to do 135 dB in a I got me 2.15 and the 2Q box. I want to do 135 dB. If they can attain that, that's good enough for a shallow driver for me. Cause I heard shallow driver. I want to do that on music and be fine. I'm thinking it's gonna do more than that. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong, but I believe when I put a suspension back there and get some of that excursion they had under control, they're gonna do some amazing things. Based on what I see and what the buy, but I don't play without a shallow driver. But 135 is good enough for me in the 2Q box. And sound and really, really play lows. I don't think we're gonna have no problem replicating the lows. Thing got a FS 25. I'm going to do it in an up 5 configuration. All my boxes are gonna go on to see the trucks will be up 5. I will not build a down 5. The reason why I don't want to build a down 5 because the best listing position will be get off from work, come out to your truck, you open up the back seat, or you get in the driver's seat and just lift the seat up. Why? So there's nothing blocking your cone, and you're gonna sound good. You couldn't do that if it was facing down. So I will always build it up 5. Also to give it a lot of room. Trap. These things don't need. I got it on good faith, and I'm believing the God for those who like sealed boxes. The sealed box side, he said you can put this thing you can put the port in 0.6. Just how you gonna tune it that low. You're gonna put multiples. So that means you can put 4 of them on the seat of a truck. Just so you can get 4 times 0.6 is 2.4. Just so you can get enough volume so you can port it. And he's always doing this test with just one. And so I'm depending on you to see what you do in the box, using multiples, using in the multiple. Okay, I'm gonna show you. So the first box out is the 2Q box. And mine will be an up 5. I haven't heard it in a box yet. I've just seen the performance. And talking to the guy, I mean, this is his force. So this is his company. He didn't design. He owns the Alpine Type R Tech X, the patents on him, and he's the chief engineer behind them. So with that being said, forget what the naysayers say. They ain't garbage subs. They got a stronger name than a lot. Once after you get past the big 4, Kicker, Fallsgate, Zero Audio, and DD, then you, in actuality, I think Alpine might be a little older. But just here in America, the big American companies, the big 4, J Audio, DD, Raw Fallsgate, and Kicker, them the big 4. But Alpine been around. Pioneer been around. JBL, these guys, once you design a subwoofer that works for companies that size, you know how many Alpine subs sold? And you can't compare that to these new guys out today. CT Sound, Scar, Sundown, none of them. Ain't none of them sold as many subwoofers as Alpine has sold. Their name is not as known as Alpine. So that's why I have a lot of faith and trust in this guy, Jason, and his product for the simple fact I'm talking to a guy who designed products that met the muster for Alpine to approve. You know how big Alpine is, man? Alpine's an OEM in people's vehicles, man. It's an Alpine system, baby. In my Ram truck, you get the truck, you get a complete Alpine system. RMB, them things don't sound good. Yeah, it don't sound good for our listening and what we want to do. But boy, that's big. That's hundreds of millions of dollars. Do you understand? Because you thinking about just the cars here in America. People drive cars all over the world, son. He designed a subwoofer sold all over the world. You can't go nowhere not in Alpine, yeah, radio. Yeah, you know it. Pioneer, yeah. Kicker, yeah, these big. So whenever you hear people debunk stuff like Alpine, don't put a Pioneer sub on the channel, JBL, you really don't know car audio, man. That stuff is big, man. Them boys have been doing this for a minute. They look at, okay, yeah, a lot of these companies, I think with all this new crowd that came out, only a couple of them are going to make it 20 years. For real. Only a couple of them going to make it 20 years. Really no cardio. You come to this channel, we really talk about cardio for real, not just my opinion and stuff and my antics and having fun and MB, whatever. But that's really talk about the history of cardio and what's big, what's known. Alpine ain't nothing to play with. This man, that sub come from the creator of 3 subs for Alpine. Subs made in the millions. They POs be, make $1 million of them. 500,000, 750,000. We sell them all over the world. Come on, man. Be for real, man. Don't compare that to these boys. Don't do that. They ain't on that level, man. Okay, here we go. Why you think on the MB? Once I get my dad out of school back, 77 Malibu. 469 for a 4, still integrity 10. Yeah. Still integrity. Yeah. Oh, there's a video up on that. There's a video up on that already when I think about that. Good sub. Good sub. Yeah, I don't know. What did Jabari say right here? What's going to be? Why I'm waiting for my M25? Okay. Think about trying to defraud all the weights and buy another box for you. Should the box for the R8 be smaller than my current? Probably a little bit bigger. You bought a signature box, I believe, for one. It'll be a little bit bigger. But they can work in a small space. They can work in a small space. What this guy Pete got to say? Just $20. Oh, man, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Anyway, you heard. I just give people the truth. I ain't heard. I like treat yourself. Tell them, kid, treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Just say, man, I can't afford it right now. But when I can, I'm going to. That's right. You know, a whole lot of that. We don't talk about the price here. Hey, Mr. B, what size sub can I put in a 27 Silverado extended cab? None. You got that transmission though. I'm sorry. Your best choice might be looking at these boys when I test them, see what they sound like. You got that big transmission stuff, ain't nothing you can put in there. Nothing for me, and if I can't build it, I ain't gonna recommend that. That means it can't be done. MB, if a shadow sub puts out big numbers, can a person really put a price tag on that? It's good, then it's good, and it's worth that money. Yeah, if the number, it might be the sound quality can make it good too. Me, I'm still looking for. I know it got SQ. I'm looking for that L. I'm looking for that L. You go 20 millimeters X max and 54 millimeters X mechanical. You going for that L too. I want to see if you attain your goal. In my opinion. Ever build an enclosure for 2020 Cal Corolla hatchback? Okay, no, I don't write them down. I just ask for measurements, then I build it. So I don't know. Everybody's box is custom. Ain't nobody getting the same box. I don't do that. You can buy a prefab. Call me and get a box. Your box for your Corolla might be longer or shorter than this guy because you use a different sub. Doors made from Toyota Super Polymer ABS. Only metals in the hinges and the latch. Ooh, shoot. You drive around the plastic car? Ooh. Oh, my God. They got you drive around a plastic car, baby? Sheesh.
Don't be surprised.
I like MBEnclosure. That DD gonna make it or break it. 1 or 2. I got D2, so I'm gonna wind them up at foam first. And then I'm gonna wind them down to 1 on them last. But if I dive down to 1 on, I know I'm gonna take that power down. But I'm gonna put them on foam first. Why? Because the 25H can do a 140 on that app foam. The G7s can do a 140 on that app foam with that smile membrane. So that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna say, okay, now this is your best control from the amplifier. The dampening is gonna be 1600. The power is gonna be 1,000, less than rated. Way less than rated, but the other boys gonna have that problem. My only concern is like I'm gonna do that. I got some more videos to go as we wait for me to get this box built. What's the BL on? It ain't listening. I want to know how much. You got a single slug. You got a huge top plate. I know that's used to focus the energy, But I want y'all to focus. You ever thought about that? This so it says 750 watts RMS. It's got one slug. You see woofers that are the DC audio, the DC audio M4. It's 800 watts RMS. Let me show y'all something. Stay right here. I'm gonna teach y'all something. Now we're gonna learn something. I'm gonna do this on the video tomorrow. This joker is 800 watts RMS. Look at the size of the motor. Look at the size of the motor. Y'all know the size of the motor on that thing, so it's the entire height of the WaveTech Thin Pro 12 is just the motor. In fact, it's shorter than this because the motor on this thing is like 3.5 inches high. This 800 watts RMS. The entire WaveTech sub is shallower than this, and it's 750. How is that possible, MB? Something ain't right. Do they need all these magnets? Maybe I put forth this. Let's learn something together. Just got a 2.5 inch voice cord. That's got a 5 inch voice cord. Well, why do they use so much motor slugs here? The motor's not as wide. The motor's not as wide. And I believe maybe because of the top plate design, my woofer might have more motor force than that shallow. They got the same X-Max. In fact, the shallow got 1 millimeter more than he got. He got 19. I believe it's 19. But they handle the same power. How is that power? I thought power dictated strength. Does it? Does power dictate strength? Or does power dictate how much heat the voice cord can handle? He can handle the same amount of heat because he got a wider voice cord. He's got a 2.5 inch voice cord. He probably got more windings around his voice cord. The 5 inch voice cord got more surface area than he do. But he's only using a single slug. And that's why I'm going to know. Well, why they use so many slugs here? The force and the motor they're trying to get, the magnetic flux, which is basically saying that the energy. South pole, this piece, brings it up to where the North Pole is. And the gap right there is the magnetic flux. The windings in the wire, as you put power into the core, creates a magnetic field that responds opposite to the permanent one that is all the time. The way you increase the power into the core, the stronger the magnet get in response to the permanent magnetic field. That's your BL. Those two combine give you your BL. The strength of the permanent magnetic field, and your voice cord. As you increase, I almost dropped that. As you increase, it hurt my hand. As you increase power, electrical signal into the voice cord, the magnet gets stronger. The voice cord, it becomes a magnet. It gets stronger. It's reacting to the permanent field of the motor. He only got one slug on that motor. But then, if that's the case, his magnetic flux can't be that strong. So how does he make up for that? He got the advantage that this one don't have. What? Larger cone. I'm moving more air. If it has a magnetic, the audio pipe magnetic field, I believe, is 9 or 11 Tesla meters. Did a 136. And it had a big thick motor like this. Now, here's what I found out. And I told y'all this. I'm teaching y'all a little bit of. We learned together, really. The height of the motor, the height, does give a little strength to the top plate going to the gap. But what does it even better is the width of the motor. That's why you see come always talking about how wide their motor is and the height. They always tell you how wide it is because that dictates more energy that goes into the gap, the magnetic flux, the field that the voice cord going to respond to. The field is the B, the L is length, the Y inside. All that's going to dictate to the motor force. Remember when I was doing the paper clip? I'm detecting the B. That's why I said motor force. It is a part of the motor force. I'm just showing that the magnetic field is so strong, it can stand a paper clip up, and it's so far away from the gap. So, of course, that field is going to be activated upon the L, which is the windings. And as you apply power into it, it becomes a magnet itself. So it's not a total way of dictating motor force. But, hey, man, the stronger your field, the stronger your magnetic flux. You detect it way up down the dust cap. If the paper clip can detect it, I know the voice cord going to detect it. Genius. I mean, it's just common sense. The paper clip can detect it. The voice cord can too, especially as you start implying power. It means we get more control up here. That's the whole point behind the neo ring. Even more control. Force it back down. Hey, get back in control. Get back down there. I just want to see how much it. That's my theory. But also, what if it uses a different grade of magnet? What if it's not Y35 or Y40? Or maybe a certain amount of magnetic field, BL, is not needed when your cone's larger. See, all this stuff is the science of sound. When you come here, folks, we talking, we learn together. I'm showing y'all different stuff. Take a 2,000 watts, do a 140. MB shows you can take 1,000 watts, do the same thing. And amplify, dampen it right. I'm giving you stuff you can use so you can spend your money wisely. That's all. Don't be a fan. Fan get led astray all the time. Be knowledgeable. Ain't no such thing as the best. Nobody's the best. They gonna come for him. You think the manufacturers that I sell, they sit back watching me talking about this way he take all this stuff? All the ones I carry, true engineers, they study. They say, well, yeah, he did that. I said, he did that. I know where he got it from. So I did this. I want to see it. They smart. They probably bought it. Reverse, buy it and tear it up. Look at it. See how they can make what they see better. That's how this was innovation back in the 90s. Fallgate was buying kicker sub, kickers buying Fallgate sub. What? So they can buy it, tear it up, see what they did. Okay, boom. Okay, that's good. Okay, all right. There he got it for a minute. Hey, work on making it better than this. Do it our way. Oh, they went this way and doing the same thing. Ford make cars, Chevy make cars, Dodge make cars. That's how I go, man. Innovation. Whenever somebody tell you the best or something, run from. Marketing, engineer, all of them gonna say that. I'm gonna say that, man. This is how I go. But you come here, you find the truth, don't you? Hey, I'm gonna see y'all Friday, man. I'm waiting for it to get a little warmer down there before I put that box in. I'm letting y'all know I ain't finna go out there no cold and take no box out. That ain't finna happen. Keep it $100 when it's comfortable for me. I'm gonna let y'all know, okay, the box bill. I'm gonna get it here too. But Godzilla in right now. So that lets you know. If that don't tell you how much confidence I got in this, I gotta take Godzilla back out of there. But I ain't heard him all year. Because he was gonna be in there for a minute. Everything else gonna get tested on the seat. I was like, man, ain't nobody coming out with nothing. Nothing worth nothing. Same old stuff. I just build a box of two of them in the seat and keep it from there. That was my take anyway. But let me get out of here, man. I think I feel like you feel something in my voice, man. I'm gonna take me some more. You gonna make me some tea. Go ahead, my wife take care of me and chill out, man. It's cold weather. My age, boy, weather's up and down all these temperatures. Good Lord. What, man? You know, I'm gonna take me some medicine. I'll see y'all Friday. Y'all be blessed. Peace.